We out here. When oh, that didn't help none. You're just gonna get a little light like that. That's cool. Hey, we out here, Florida, on Highway 17, headed to Orange Park. Got a couple errands to run. Figured we'd try to go live. We went live on the other one, and I'll post a video later. One day you're allowed to do it, one day you're not. You know what I'm saying? They don't. It's so crazy how they let you do some things one day and then they switch it up the next day they don't. And you know, I'm just a small-time content creator just trying to make it. You know what I mean? I'm just a small-time content creator trying to make it. You know, I'm just trying to get a following going. You know, real life, real people. You know what I'm saying? That's all we're trying to do in here. That's that old Palacaline. That's what we call that truck right there. That's the Palacaline. Palaca invented that. I don't care what anybody says. Palaca been doing that right there for 20 years with the lean back. They've been doing that down here in Florida forever. It just started to become something in some other places. But down here in Florida, that was called the Palacaline. When they squatted the back of the truck like that. Oh man, dude, you about hit me, dude. This dude right here, non-driving that. Right there in that white car. Yep, about hit us. It's non-stop. It's on the dash cam too. I got the dash cam right there, but the dash cam is only got the front camera. I think it's got a back camera I can actually hook up back there too. I have to look at that. We didn't even make the red light, y'all. That's crazy. Traffic's gotten so bad here. Look, he just ran the red light. Yep. Yep, that silver car behind that box truck just ran that red light. Big time. Let me see if I can do a reel, at least 1 minute. I need that. Come on, I got that on the dash cam, him running that red light. What time is it? 12:52. I have to remember, let me write that down. 12:52. 12:52. Write that down. I have to look at that. 12:52 p.m. Red light runner. Red light runner. Red light runner. Turn that dash cam back on real quick. Welcome to the live, y'all. Put in the chat where y'all from. Hit that like button for me. You know, it helps the algorithm. My name's Brandon. They call me the Whisperer. I be whispering about it. You know what I'm saying? God bless America. I'm in Florida, Duval, Clay County. There is an ICE presence here. If y'all go to my channel or my profile on any platform, you'll see some of the things going down in Florida where the ICE agents they're rounding up some now. They are. And I did hear, I did, and this is just hearsay, but I heard some people in Orange Park shot at some of them. I don't know if y'all seen that. I seen it though. I think I may have even shared a video about it. Duval be crazy, y'all. Duval ain't like all these other cities now. Duval, that's a county, but that's where Jacksonville, Florida is. It's in Duval. And they be wilding over there. I remember years ago when there started being a lot of murders going on in Atlanta and Las Vegas and a couple other cities. Duval turned up. Duval was getting 3 to 5 a day for a month killing people. Crazy. Crazy numbers. Duval wild, man. They ain't playing. You ain't seen really hardly no protesters out there. What's up? Hey, yeah, I like that. What's that? Hey, say hey. How do I say hey? I can't. Nikki. I'm just gonna call you Nikki. High five with the thing. Peace be to the world. Amen. Where are you from, Nikki? Put in the chat where you from. Like I said, we in Florida. We in the Sunshine State, but it's chilly today. It's chilly today. So we're gonna end up contacting a lawyer here soon. They've done got my back so messed. That's a bald eagle over there, y'all. Dang, I wish I had, if I was riding passenger, I'd be able to show y'all. That was a bald eagle. We got some bald eagles down here. They're building so much, dude. They're taking all these animals' homeland away. just in Green Cove in Clay County, they got a whole... What's up, you good? Yeah, I'm riding up to the dispensary real quick, get some medicine. Then I got to stop by Walmart and get some formula for the baby. You know, I look like a grandpa, but I just had my first child, 41. I'm just now starting. I know I look like I'm 61. Don't say it. Y'all ain't got to jump me in the comments. I know I look like I'm 61, but I'm only 41. I just got a well-groomed beard, that's all. But I just had my first baby girl on December 30, little Sadie. You know, so they were going to come with me, but her and the wife stayed at the house today. It's kind of chill. It's really cold in Florida right now. Wind whipping too. Wind whipping in Florida. Trying to get some of these errands ran before this afternoon traffic. I mean, because this stuff be unreal in Green Cove and Orange Park. I mean, look at all these cars, dude. They used to not be like this. It used to not be like this. Yeah, this time of day, you wouldn't see nobody out here on 17, you know? But they done started building all these homes. We got about, they got 40,000 homes coming on the edge of our town. They got this whole new town they're building called Lorton. They done built an interstate in our backyard. It's a toll road too. You can't even go on it. On Monday, I'm going to Florida. Where? Where are you going? Where are you going? What part of Florida are you going to? Man, look, this is Jacksonville right here. Look, here's the river. Here's the St. Johns River. I'm going over. This is a Doctor's Lake Bridge right here. This is a lake over here. Badass restaurants on it. There's the river, though. That's St. John's. Old St. John's River right there. Yep. Old St. John's. That's a good river. It is. It really is. Black Creek's one of my best creeks, my favorite creeks of all time. Got a bunch of rope swings and stuff off the creek, a bunch of little beach places you can just pull your boat up to, you know what I mean? I'm from New York, so I'm on the Bill side. Sorry for the... Ha! You funny? Did you see them give that? They gave it away Sunday. They gave it away. Dude, you couldn't... They had it. They had it. They had it. I cannot believe. Last quarter, 2 minutes. And they just gave it to them, dude. That, oh my gosh, man. I think I posted something on it. I think it's on one of my shorts. On one of my shorts. We were over at my wife's dad's house watching it. And man, they had it, dude. They did so good, man. It would have put them... It would have put them in the playoffs, dude. Boy, they were going, dude. They were going all the way. They were going to the Super Bowl this year if it wasn't for that last game. Yeah. Japan? Dang! For real? You got a YouTube channel? I'm gonna have to, if you do, I'm gonna go subscribe to it. Check out some of your videos. Japan. Me personally, I ain't allowed to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm on felony probation for the next million years, it seems like, you know. I just got out of prison 2 years ago, November 29th, 2023. I got out of Georgia State Prison. I was in Georgia State Prison for 5 years, on a sentence on a 30-12, 30 years probation, 12 years prison. I did 5 on the 12 and made parole. So now I got about 5 more years on parole, and then I'll start 18 years of probation. But what I'm hoping is when I get off the parole, I'll be able to get the probation off if I got all my classes, in which I got everything done already. I just got some more fines to pay, you know. Entrepreneur in the wrong industry, you know what I'm saying? Chasing that money. Ha! You're the best. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I do lots of edits. Oh, you do? Man, I'm going to have to go back through here and go to y'all's channels and subscribe and share some of y'all's stuff, man. Share some of y'all stuff. I love content, small-time content creators just out here just, you know. I create every day, dude. I don't make no money from content creation yet. I do on TikTok. On TikTok, I make a little bit of affiliate money. And I do on here too, a little bit, just not from YouTube. Like I do anything, any links I put that's Amazon, I make affiliate stuff from it, you know what I'm saying? I like to just do it as fun. And it's good documentation, you know what I'm saying? As long as your channel never gets shut down. Like, check this out, dude. This is what I've been doing, all right? Since we had the baby on December 30th, I've been making videos, and I started at I posted them, but for the future. They won't be on YouTube until 2043 when she turns 18. There will be a video for every 30 minutes of the day coming out from when she was a little baby. So she'll be able to see those videos when she turns 18 they'll come on the YouTube. They're posted for the future. Kind of, I mean, I got the idea from, Mr. Beast, where he did that thing. I love hunting, and I can't. My landlord where we live, he just went in the woods last night. He's been having a big buck come on his camera down there past his mom's house. They got like 30 acres down there they hunt on. And then he hunts in a club too, run dogs and still hunt, hog hunt and deer hunt. I'm just, like I said, I'm a convicted felon right now, so I can't do none of it. I got a lot of probation and stuff left, but I'm out here in the free world, so I can't complain. But I've hunted all my life. I've hunted deer and hogs all my life. I fish though. I fish like crazy now. I love to fish. I love to fish. I'm a first cast, boy. Huh? First cast. Pull them on up. All right, where am I at right here? I think I might have passed the road. I'm pretty young, so I have not hunted yet. I was supposed to. Heck yeah. How young's young? 10? Are you 10? 13? 10, 13, 15? How old are you? If you don't mind me asking, you ain't got to say. I got nephews. I got a nephew that's just turned 17. I got one that just turned 11. And that's just on my sister. Then I got some of my brothers. And I got a lot of guys and nephews and nieces. They all hunt though. The girls too, all of them. They go out there with their BB guns, everything. I got a little niece. She's like 5 or 6, boy. She goes out there. She ain't got no bullets in her BB gun, but her dad takes her out there and she cocks that thing and pretends like she's shooting stuff. You know what I'm saying? Really cool. Really cool. You got to you get them used to guns like that so they respect them. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect a firearm. A firearm will get you or your friends or family easily killed if you don't respect it. You know what I'm saying? 10? You're 10? That's a good age to start, buddy. You're right in there. I'd be out there with my 22. I'd be out there with my 22 or my high-powered BB gun with some pellets and taking some squirrels out. Dang right. Well, I'd be out there. That's how you start. You just find you some woods and go in there with your damn BB gun and start shooting stuff. Set some cans up. There ain't nothing. Listen, I'm 41 years old, and there ain't nothing better. There ain't nothing funner than shooting some cans. You know what I'm saying? I need to see if I'm allowed to have an airsoft gun. I mean, I got into a lot of trouble, so that I'm a felon, and that really sucks. But I wonder if I can have an airsoft gun. My probation officer probably gonna tell me no. He says just fish. He says don't even go bow hunting. He said don't even test them. Don't even try them. But that's what happens when you got to spend half your life getting in trouble. So you're 10, buddy. Hey, don't don't do nothing stupid. Live. All you got to do is behave. Behave. Get you a good woman. When you get older, good job. 10 years old. Listen, by the time I turned 12 and 13, I was making money. You know what I mean? I made a couple of dollars between like 9 and 11, mowing people's yard in the neighborhood and stuff like that. But 13 years old, I was making some money. I was coming to school with new watches on and everything that I paid for myself. You know what I'm saying? I was detailing cars. I'd do whatever I had to. I had to get around, get a golf cart, go driving, go find some money. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna have to check out y'all's videos though. You play Fortnite? My PlayStation, listen here, y'all. Listen here. My PlayStation 5 just got struck by lightning a couple weeks ago. Yep, it had to have. It was even on the surge protector, but that's the only thing I can figure is that the lightning strike that hit by the house blew it up or something, because it don't even turn on no more. You just got the worst haircut of your life. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I got guys doing it. Huh? I got some hair, buddy. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna BS you around or nothing. I was in prison so long, and they made me shave my head every day. When I got out of prison, I ain't cut my hair or my beard. I let all this grow. I was like, screw that. You ain't gonna tell me how to do mine. I do need to trim my mustache up, and what my wife usually does is she'll shave right here, up underneath, about right there, all the way around, like a surfer haircut, and then I got the long hair. Yeah, hey, I just be trying to kick it, man. You know what I'm saying? Dab on them, huh? Dab on them. Might go out there and get up, drop a mic on them. I just be trying to be doing. We just try to be out here. We're just glad to be out here. Beautiful day. It's a little cold. New York, is it snowing up there? I appreciate that. I love my beard. The first time I've ever had a beard in my whole life. I like it. Little baby about yanks it out. It's different now. It's done. Listen, it's done got to a new length now because I've never had a beard. I've always had a goatee. It's gotten to a new length now. I've noticed I can fall asleep sometimes, and if I wake up and go to turn my head, sometimes my shoulder will be laying on my beard and my head will be stuck like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's how long it's gotten. I mean, I can cover my whole face up with that dang thing. That beard pushing, ain't it? It's pushing. That beard pushing, boy. That thing will catch some wind, boy. Be out there sideways. Hey, that's a good photo. I need to do that one day. Get out there and go in the wind and get me a photo of my beard got it kicking over. All right, we on Blandon, boy. These people don't know how to drive in Duval, neither. They don't know how to drive at all. At all. Want to find a spot right here to do a U-turn. But yeah, he went out last night, sat in the tree stand for a while. He's got an 8-pointer that's been coming around his feeder. He's got it on camera. I'll see if I can post some videos of it later if he'll let me. I have to get them sent to him. But it's about an 8-pointer, good sized buck. It's been coming between 10 and 12 at night. So he went out there about 8 o'clock last night. He stayed out there till midnight. Never seen the buck. Said a lot of does came by. He said he left about midnight, got home, ate, sat down for a little bit. He said his phone went off about 1:30. He said that big old buck was at the feeder just to eating, but he said he was mad. I said I would have been too. Don't wait that for 4 hours for that thing to show up, and it's gonna show up when you get back to the house, huh? That would have made me mad. He ain't killed one this year neither. I think one of his girls did, and one of his, this is my landlord. One of his girls killed one, and one of his nephews, I think, killed a doe. But, that's how it is. Hunting, though, you don't always, you think you don't always catch a fish when you go fishing? Hunting's worse than that, boy. You'll go hunting a lot before you get you a deer or something, you know what I'm saying? Or you might luck out and go somewhere, unless you go to a paid event. Like if you pay to go hunting in Tennessee or something, and you ain't just hunting in a club. If you pay to go hunting in Tennessee or something, or Texas, where they got deer, where they're raising deer on a farm, you're going to kill something. You're paying to go hunting. But like down here in Florida, where you pay to be in a club, and you go on the weekends, and this and that. Oh, front flip. Yeah, and you pay to go hunting on the weekends and stuff. That's a little bit different. You ain't gonna see as many deer. You got to get a feeder, and you bait the deer up. You know what I'm saying? Clear out some little tree spots, bait the deer up. You know what I mean? Or you get out there early in the morning and you find some tracks. And then you lizards and snakes a lot. Man, they got iguanas outside. I was upside down. I just showed my place. I got to get off here. I'm going to be back on later. I got a puzzle to do. I'm going to go to y'all's page. I'm going to subscribe and like your videos, kid. All right? Hey, God bless y'all.